Happy Sunday. I have about 10 minutes to get ready, and I thought this would be the perfect time to share 10 facts about me while we get ready. The first fact is that I am married, and I've been married for a year, just about, and it's been wonderful. I'll have to do a video about like our whole dating, engaged, married story because I like it. I think it's pretty magical. Another fact about me is that in high school, I was in track and field and I did shot put, and I was pretty good at it. I'm pretty sure only like one college wanted me though, so I mean, how good was I really? But I thought I was pretty good. I also have been getting into crafts a lot more. Like my feed is filled with just like crafty stuff, and I've been getting into that. I like made like a cute little craft for our refrigerator the other day, which was really, really fun for me. Another fact is that I've been to Maine and it is my absolute favorite state. I've been there once and it was literally magical. We went in for Thanksgiving, so the fall, and it was just like such a magical place, so beautiful. I loved the lighthouses. I loved like the crisp cold and all the shops and treats and stuff. It was just so fun. 10 out of 10 would go again. And even in the summer. I feel like it's probably not that hot in the summer, and so I would definitely go. My best friend is getting married in June, and I'm really excited about that. I'm not able to go to her bachelorette party, but I am going to her bridal shower in April, and I'm really excited to just celebrate with her. And it's so funny because like I remember when we were in college, because that's when we met. We were in college and we would talk about getting married and our weddings and what it would be like when we get married and whatnot, and we're just living that. We're living the prayers and the things that we talked about, and it's just so fun. That leads me into like a not necessarily a fact. Well, it is a fact. I think that a lot of us, especially as Christians, are all living in at least one prayer we prayed for before. And I think it's really important that we remember that and we're grateful for what's happening in our lives, the good things especially. And I think it's important that we keep that in mind and we thank the Lord for what we have, because it can get so easy to either forget or to complain, but we need to remember to be grateful, because we don't have to have the things we have. We don't have to be alive. So that's another fact, period. This past summer, I had a mini porch garden, and I started it a little late in the summer. And though it was late in the summer, I had a pretty good yield for like the lettuces I planted. My string beans didn't do well, only because of pests. And I'm gonna try to garden again this season, starting earlier in April for planting. And I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna do herbs, a variety of herbs, lavender, and maybe another type of flower, because I love flowers, and sometimes flowers can get expensive, but I do want to have like flowers that I grow like for cut flowers and stuff. So we're gonna be doing that this spring and summer season. Okay, first of all, I don't even know how many facts it's been. I'm just like kind of going, so we'll just go with it. I am the worst reader ever. That's like a held secret of mine. And it's not that like I'm bad at reading, like I know how to read, I'm literate, but I'm so bad at picking up a book as my form of entertainment. And I definitely want to get better at that because I do enjoy reading. Like when I'm in it, I'm like, oh, this is so good. But sometimes it's really hard to get like into into the book. And I'm like, you know what's easy to get into? This phone. So yeah, that's a fact about me. I do enjoy reading. I'm not necessarily the best at it because I know some people are on there like, how many books I read in a year, my reading goals, and they're like into it. They're deep into it. It's February and they're going. I have read, how many books have I read this year? It may be just one. It may be one book. I've read a single book. But at the end of the year, last year, in 2025, I read like quite a lot of books. I found like, I'm not into smutty books because it's just too much, and I feel that as a Christian I shouldn't be reading all that stuff. But I did get into Christian romance, and it is so good. It's like modern day yearning and like enemies to lovers, and there's no loving like that. It's just like very sweet and like very tasteful. And yeah. And I don't know if did I say it's Christian romance? I don't know. So I haven't read technically a Christian romance book yet, but I've read like, just like closed door or non-smutty romance books. Oh, I'm losing my eye. Another fact about me, that just brought me to another fact. You will probably never see me wear contacts. I loathe contacts with my whole heart. Like, I don't like putting them in. I don't like taking them out. I had to have, when we were living in Charleston, South Carolina, another fact, I like needed help taking them out. I had asked my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my husband, like I was just like panic mode, and then my husband was able to get it out. And from that moment on, I had him put them in and take them out for me because it was so difficult. And now I just don't do it because I'm out of them anyway, and I just am not interested in that type of pain, in that type of stress. I just don't want any of it. So I don't do it. And it's for my benefit. It's for my benefit. So this is like the only really nice palette I have. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam 2 palette. And it's really funny. It's come kind of like full circle because I remember in high school, I wanted like, you know, like the big one. I wanted one of these. And I got it last year, this little one, for my wedding. Because I did my own wedding makeup. Honestly, the reason I did that is going to have to be a whole story one day because I'm not even going to say anything. But there's a reason why I did it. My own makeup for my wedding. And it's not necessarily the reason you think or you would think. So, oh, I'll tell you this though about not my makeup, but about my husband and I. We met online. We met online, and I'm very thankful that we did. And that's all I'll say about that because I do want to do a video about how we met and our story and whatnot. Okay, I have two different options right now. The L'Oreal, right? Yeah, Lash Paradise mascara. And then this Young Focus, like, fiber mascara stuff. I don't know. Because this stuff, the fibers get in your eye sometimes. And it's just really, look at that. Do the beauty guru thing, y'all. They just get in my eye sometimes. But I think we're gonna do it. I'm gonna be really sensory no today because I hate sometimes the feel of makeup on. So this will be really interesting. I think I'm gonna stick with regular mascara today. I just just not in the mood for all that is. My husband's playing a game, so I don't know if you guys heard all the squelching sounds of something being eviscerated. Oh. Okay. Gotta clean my glasses. That's like a never-ending task for us glasses wearers, cleaning off the glasses, okay? Okay, my makeup is done. This says 12 minutes, so we're gonna when you cut some of the middle pieces off, because I definitely need to edit it, it'll be a 10-minute makeup look, okay? Yeah, so thanks for getting ready with me and listening to me yap, because that's what this is. This was just kind of like a little yap sesh, not necessarily like a factoid thing, because I did give facts, but like I'm rambling. This was a ramble fest. All right, so happy Sunday. I hope that you guys are able to rest today and make it to church. It's important. All right,